he remembers.
Oh.
Oh shit! I got a beer back.
That's good. I'm
He
sure,
set something on
that's
fire.
perfectly fine.
I have chips.
Hey, Birch Hawthorne, how do you remember?
I don't. Well, the last session was not the main session.
No, we need main session details, champ.
Do I have crit rules? Why do I have crit? Why is this plus weird? I can roll this real quick.
Wait, you didn't roll, Aaron.
I did.
Why is my?
I'm on Holden's
I don't see
sheet.
you roll.
I don't know.
Oh, that's probably why. It was.
The night before
Can't
Christmas.
Can't remember the exact team that was fighting.
Chaos,
the other guy.
Ugwa, Thorn, and then they were fighting Kai, Jet, and Clyde.
Yeah, they were fighting, and then big, scary black hole in the sky appeared, and then big scary man came in that sent Holden flying, or someone flying. I think it was Holden into the wall, and scary. That's all I remember.
1 second.
Did me? Never mind.
Oh, Bard already know that? Okay, I did not know they knew Banishing Smite. Oh, it's via magical secrets. Fuck.
Oh no, I'm thinking of something else.
What the fuck, man?
I texted him something stupid. But yeah, you got most of it. Big hole sky shattered the force field that had previously essentially contained a nuke. Man there, he accused Clyde, or accused somebody, kind of gesturing towards Clyde, of claiming of being the honored one, or something like that. Huh?
I thought he was the honored one.
He was asking who was claiming to be the honored one.
Okay.
Who is the chosen one?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, who was the chosen one? That's right. Yeah, who was the chosen?
I was right. You were wrong.
Shut up.
But yeah, so we just y'all just like get into roleplay and you just see chaos. With this treasure, Maz just appears. No, it's Ganock. It's Ganock. Ganock just appears behind him, just knocks him out of the way. I'll be dying first. Just tosses him into
We
the river.
lose.
Oh, you think I'm losing? Nah, bitch. We losing.
Lurch in the stands is looking
I
at
do a
this.
line
Like,
of crack. I've been hiding in my
Remember,
shell.
right now, before we get into this, there were 2 people that I can remember that did not get affected by this dude's, like, it wasn't even a spell, it was just, like, his pure aura,
presence.
like, and that, from what I remember, was just Clyde and Jet. Am I forgetting?
It was me.
You got one too? I thought you might have passed it, but I couldn't remember.
I'm pretty sure I was, like, really close. I was at. I
He
rolled
was
like
one away from
20.
passing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
right.
I rolled like a 20 and it was a 21 or something.
Yeah. So, am I forgetting anyone else? Did anybody else pass
think
it?
I don't
someone in our
remember.
party.
I'm pretty sure somebody did. I just don't remember who.
I think
Wasn't
Ryan.
it-
I have
maybe?
something to deal with it, but
I think it was Ryan.
We'll say it's
No.
Ryan. Well, I don't care. I'm saying it's Ryan.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
a
I'm sorry.
pretty big chance it was probably Thorn or Holden, but I don't care. We're saying it's Ryan for story purposes.
Holden was there and he got his ass fucking yeeted.
Yes.
So.
But He got like hit for majority of his health in like a single hit, if I remember correctly.
Into the wall.
Yeah, because he went from 154 to 67, so that's pretty cool. But and that's right. He's like unconscious at the moment too, if I remember correctly, right?
I don't think it was unconscious. I think it was just stuck in the wall.
That's right. He was just like a lawn dart. But either way, so we'll Femboy. I can't think. Ash is currently still of sane mind and is able to like move. If he decides to do that, that is of his own decisions. But
Wait. I have stillness of mind.
good point. So Ugwa.
It was probably
still,
Ugwa, not me.
No, Ugwa. I remember him rolling. He did not pass the roll, but I didn't realize. I forgot he had that. So he's fine. Ugwa, however, still seems about the same. If I had to guess, just.
Yeah, just
But
no.
be
His
right back.
eyes widen slightly.
I'll be right back.
but,
Yeah, perfect. 0.2 millimeters.
yeah. So, well, let's wait for Ryan.
What if I don't want to wait for it?
No, I was sitting here. I was like, I swear, I don't. I have something for this too.
Birds are
Back, alright.
sleeping.
I'm back.
Okay, so, yeah. But when we ended, you guys were proposed a question. Clyde was still seen moving. He's not like frozen in fear, and Jet seems interested and kind of amped up to fight whatever this thing is, but currently isn't moving. But she is.
Danced up.
What's anybody want to do anything? Clyde is
Yeah.
not responding. He's just staring at this guy.
I'm
The guy is
sleeping.
not advancing. He's also just kind of looking around at like all the people. Kind of has
Is
like a.
Bert? Are
like-
you actually sleeping?
No,
I
Bert-
think I think I literally rolled so badly that he knocked me out.
Oh, I do think he. I think he. That's
And is
not-
That's
what is
the
Holden? How is Holden?
He's
Stuck in a
stuck in
wall.
a wall and missing most of his health.
Okay. So who's not out?
Yeah.
Clyde and Jet, and also
Ugwa.
Ugwa.
Who can I see?
Clyde, Jet, and Ugwa.
That's no, like
Oh,
out of
in the group,
and like,
all the people
like-
down there, you can see everybody.
can you list those names? So I go.
Holden's down there. Jet, Kai, Clyde, Chaos, Thorn.
You cannot see Kai.
Well, you know, yeah, true, fair. You can't see Kai, but you know he's down there. Sorry.
Okay.
Hmm.
How close? Wait, fuck. How? 1 second. I need to check the spell real quick.
Ryan, what's your
Buttons touch.
AC?
My AC.
Do not.
It's
go Ash.
19.
Oh, it's 19. I thought it was a lot lower than that.
So
'Cause
we
I
have
have
the
a-
same AC.
I have armor because I'm a cleric-ish, kind of.
Mm.
Oh, I have a
Okay.
dip in cleric, so I can put armor on.
Okay.
When all this happens, could I cast Shield of Faith on him?
Are you going to cast a spell?
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Pause this. Pause now. Pause now. Forgot about that.
Dude, I had a plan for months. Even if I was still frightened, I had a plan.
It's been like
Um,
a month.
A month and a half.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let Zach do his thing first.
I don't have anything now.
Okay.
Go ahead, do your thing.
I'm gonna cast a spell. I'm gonna cast subtly. I'm gonna subtle spell cast.
What does subtle spell do again? Is it just like
No verbal or somatic components, so
okay?
it's just like, oh shit, something happened, but I don't know like why, kind of deal.
Okay.
I'm going to subtle spell heroism. No, it's touch. Fuck. How close am I to?
Probably understands. Yeah.
Where's Chaos?
Down.
He's in the pit.
He's on.
He's
What?
He's
fighting
in the
ring.
battlefield. Yes.
What an idiot. I'm going to subtle spell cast heroism. It's a touch spell.
I really thought you were about to say heroin.
Same difference. On Birch, and it removes the frightened condition.
Birch, give me a stealth roll.
What?
You'll see.
He also gains 3 temporary hit points.
So Birch, you, the stealth was to see if, since you were knocked out from fainting, casting heroism on you kind of woke you up. And with that roll, you managed to be relatively discreet about it. You didn't.
Start screaming.
Yeah, he just kind of, you just kind of woke up and just kind of stayed still and just started looking around, and the rest is up to you. Either way, you did not draw attention from the guy, who is still just kind of.
Wake up!
He seems to be like admiring the area almost. Like his attention is not on anybody but Clyde, and is still very much on edge.
Did I miss you?
And
Shut up.
as he speaks, you see the guy start looking directly at him, and even though he does not have a mouth, you can tell he's grinning.
I have no mouth yet. I
And
must scream.
he raises his hand at Birch
I think
and
therefore
points,
I am.
and you see him do this. Birch, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is that okay? Is that a spell by any chance?
Wait,
Wait,
you
what
can
the- what?
assume it's a spell.
Wait, what the fuck is this? D&D Beyond, whoops, we rolled a 1 on our API check. We're heading into town to visit the blacksmith for repairs. Try again after a short rest.
Sick.
Can I cast? Can I try? It's only been a 3rd level, so it's above. If it's above 3rd level, I'm gonna have to roll for it. Can I try and counterspell it?
It's not like a
It's so above 3rd
spell.
level.
Okay, so it's not something I can interact
I
with.
feel like he's about to teleport me.
He's gonna hollow purple
That's
you.
what I was-
No, he wasn't doing that. He was doing this, like he was about to snap.
Oh, he's gonna Thanos snap you.
He just disappears.
It's like
Spanish
the
roll.
it's like the One
do-
Piece, like it just disappears.
I'll do my roll in a second when the actual like page loads up because it's having some issues.
Oh, let me see if I can just go to your thing.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Zach.
I'm pretty sure I had both of my astral arms active, but
I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure
know
you
if
did
I
too.
did the key. Okay, I only had one of the key marked
All
down.
right,
I was about to hit it,
rolling
but I
a wisdom
didn't want
saving
to just
throw
do
for
it.
the man.
Okay.
Oh, you
Oh, there we
don't
go.
have a bonus. Oh, you rolled a 19. Man, if only that was a 20.
Thank God you did it.
So as he raises his hand, you see him, and he pulls his hand in and does this, and he snaps, and you just instantly disappear from where you were, and you are now on your knees on the ground with your neck in his hand, and like he's just kind of looking at you. He's like moving your head, just kind of like admiring you, not saying anything.
You wanted a close-up, you could have asked.
Wait, what did you say?
If you wanted a close-up, you could have asked.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta do something. I forgot.
I was gonna do the funny voice.
No, I'm not. No.
I don't remember what I used. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I think it might have been this one. No, it wasn't this one.
Why is that Herta?
What is it? Ah, it was this.
Why
I
is your
think.
sound blurry?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, I swear to God, if I had my
this?
gun on me right now!
It was this. Yes.
Fix it.
We ball. I might have found the right. I really don't know, but it might be the right one. So either way, as he's kind of like examining you, what did you say?
I said if you wanted a close up, you could have just asked.
He like as you start talking again, he kind of like stops and he kind of rights your head again. And while you're on your knees, you're pretty much eye level with him.
Everyone is short compared to him.
Yes. So, yeah, he just kind of looks you in the eye, and he moves his hand from like your neck to your chin, and he starts to squeeze. And huh. I don't know. I'm not gonna be that evil yet.
Can I roll to wisdom? Is there a roll to get out of this?
Not yet. So he starts to squeeze.
You're gonna jump down forehead.
He hear like once again the voice.
You should stop talking, friend.
That is not what I used before. But I don't know what I did.
I don't know. I like that one.
Huh?
I like that one more.
But yeah, either way, so like he says that, and then he just kind of like looks away and tosses you like very like nonchalantly, just kind of but you go like 30 feet and just kind of drag along the sand, and like your jaw is just like throbbing. You didn't take any damage, but I mean it's just sitting there. It hurts a lot. And he looks back to the people that are also on ground level with him. Now, I would like everybody else that is still feared to make a wisdom save.
Can I try and disguise myself as a standard citizen, like a dime a dozen, like average person, with my like special clothing and capabilities?
You're gonna have to find a way to.
Matt, I don't know if you're
gonna need to
able
find a
to-
way to disguise yourself physically, and also see if you can almost like suppress your magic.
Since I rolled so high on the last one, can I
Though
have
I
a
will
ban-
tell you now, Ryan, if you do suppress your magic, come the time, if you like, oh, I need my magic back right now, you're gonna take a severe hit to the potency of it. So it's gonna take like a turn to get your magic back to where it needs to be, if it ends up being like an emergency. So just keep that in mind.
Since I did so good in the last roll, can I have advantage on this one?
No.
No, that's not how rolls work.
Matt, are you not frightened?
I tried.
Okay, so that's cool.
Should I do that or not? Should I suppress my
No.
Was I only
Sick.
supposed to roll if I was frightened? My bad.
No,
I'll just.
All right. So
like a whole person.
it
He doesn't know I'm
seems
special.
so you kind of like out of the everybody kind of notices Thorn seems to kind of like break out of it, and she seems to just kind of very slightly be looking around like, what the fuck are we doing? She's not making any moves. And is anybody gonna do anything at like this exact moment?
I mean, Birch is gonna be
No.
rubbing his jaw like, oh.
How is Holden faring in the
He still
pulling
has
himself out
not
of a
moved.
hole?
I'm so pissed that I can't
He
hear
is-
the creature.
He is like embedded into the wall.
Yes.
So he's like
absolutely
not.
slapped.
Is he like struggling at all, or is he just like?
No, he's just not moving.
Okay.
Like he's on the ground. Like he is literally partially in the wall. Like he you cannot see part of him.
Okay.
But
Man's probably like, what do I do here now?
all right. So like
I'm not doing anything yet.
You see him raise
Jesus
an arm again,
Christ!
and he kind of does
Adam,
this.
that is loud.
Yeah, that is extremely loud. You
Yeah,
see him
sorry,
kind of raise an
that's just
arm,
me.
and he's looking towards Clyde, and he says,
You come here.
and Clyde kind of like looks around at the rest of the parties, kind of looking for any sort of confirmation. Like you see, like Ash, you kind of see him glance up at the stands, but
What's he trying to
he's kind of
confirmationing?
like, what the fuck do I do?
No.
Oh.
He's like, help?
I'm gonna just say, try and signal, like, just trust me. Just trust me.
Birch
cooking.
would probably, well,
He does not look at Birch. He's-
yeah, no, if he does look at me, Birch would probably be like, don't go near him.
Yeah, no, he does not look at him.
Birch.
So Clyde just kind of seems to slowly start walking towards him.
While
And,
he's walking, could I cast Shield of Faith on Clyde? I will do this. I will start this.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you can do that.
Okay, I'll do that. Oogity boogity. I don't know.
So you're
good now,
that's
casting
now
Shield
dead.
of Faith on him.
Yeah.
Sick. So you cast Shield of Faith on Clyde, and Clyde immediately reacts and looks at you like, "What the fuck did you do?" And like, as you see Clyde turn around, you see from behind him now, you see the guy who is looking straight at you and just goes, and
No. Oh.
make a let's see, what do I want to do with him here? There's so many options, so much fun to be had.
Sorry, I wanted to get into this. I'm kind of like on the edge of my seat right now.
So, ooh, I have so much creative freedom with this man.
It really sucks that he's dead now.
Man, it was so nice knowing Ugwa, man, for like the 2 days we had him.
You've had me a lot longer
we've
than
had him a
that.
while now in game, but
It's
yeah,
probably
you see
been a
him
few weeks.
wave a finger at you and kind of, and I don't know. I don't want to do anything too mean. I'm trying not to like kill anyone.
I mean, this is just my first guy. I don't mind making another one.
If there's anyone we were gonna kill, it should be Ugwa.
Sick.
I'm giving you full freedom, Aaron.
So
Jesus Christ.
you see him do this, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, can't you add your wisdom to this? one?
Actually, with my thing instead, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you can use your wisdom. Thank God. Thank God.
Can't I? Yeah, right.
I'm pretty sure.
It's a modify. Oh no.
Like deck.
It's only for. Well, is it down here?
You can use your wisdom modifier in place of your strength when making strength checks and throws.
Saving.
Not checks.
So, yeah, checks and saving throws.
Okay.
Where do you see checks?
Alright, do you have your arms active?
Yes.
Yeah, I see for the attack
Yeah.
and damage rolls, and then I see if it's a
In
dex.
Just
features
use
and
your wisdom
traits.
modifier. It's fine.
Fine, fuck me, fuck.
So roll wisdom saving.
I got the
throw,
same.
essentially.
I got the same exact fucking. I rolled
you
the
get?
same thing. I got a 9.
Sick. So he does this.
I got
and
the
you
exact
see
same
him
roll.
Raise a hand, and you see him curl his fingers, and as that happens, the ground around you kind of breaks, and what looks like almost a clone of this dude's hand come out of the ground and grabs you, and then he does this, and you just get pulled underground, and you can't breathe.
Pause.
And
You are
So when
just
his
no
hand
longer-
when his hand comes out, right?
Mhm.
How much time do I have to react here?
like less than a second.
Damn. Okay.
I mean, it's like, and you just get pulled
Yeah,
underground.
and it's like, what's the hole look like before he pulls me down?
It's literally
Or is
like
it just straight through the
it's
ground?
like his fingers broke through the earth, grabbed you,
Gotcha.
and
Fuck,
pulled you
okay.
under.
I was gonna try to do funny immovable staff and try to just not go down the hole. Wait, no.
So he's underground now, and
I'm a turtle, I can
as that
breathe through my
happens,
ass.
he kind of looks around, kind of spreads his arms.
Anyone else?
real quick, since I might die here,
I'm
gonna talk into his head. And just
Hey,
be like,
look! You are so lucky. You are so lucky, Zach. You can hold
Why?
your breath for an hour.
yeah. That's why I was like, I'm chilling here.
I really
Yeah,
wanted
this
to
shit
play
cozy.
a sound when that happened.
I was about to speak into his head and just be like, I'm a turtle loser.
I'm
That's
turtle.
it.
you
Turtle
fucking
monkey.
Are you
Sid.
speaking into his head?
Sure.
No.
Why not?
He's-
I'm angry.
Why would you want to do that?
So
Bro was trying to die.
Not really. I'm just.
sick.
I'm
So
too careful.
you do that. You do the telepathy,
Uh-huh.
and everybody on the outside sees the guy as he's doing this, kind of, and you see him kind of look straight,
Oh,
and you see him
fuck.
once again raise a hand and start doing this. Ugwa, I need you to do another strength check. You
Please
might
don't
want
roll
to.
up.
You really might want to succeed here. I will tell you that. Like really, you. Oh no!
Actually, I enter my shell.
So just to remind you back,
That was a wisdom save.
A nat 1.
That was a wisdom
he
save.
uses his wisdom modifier for strength rolls. So that he.
Oh, does he?
Yes.
I think
So-
that Ugwa should have kept his mouth
For
shut.
the people in the back that forget how this works,
I'm winning.
A nat 20 on an attack, like a melee
You
roll,
don't have inspiration.
does the like full damage plus the damage roll. A saving throw, a natural 1 does the same thing, so he gets full damage plus damage roll. So Ugwa,
No.
give me a minute.
Make this creative, man.
Make it pop.
A
Ugwa,
panda flies from the sky. No. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Panda, no.
What did you use your inspiration on?
Wait.
oh, that's not that bad.
Wait!
You didn't use it. You
So
don't have it.
failed.
You-
So Ugwa,
I could
you take, as you hear this, everybody sees him start crushing his hand essentially, and from under their feet, I will say this by the way, as you see this happening and everybody kind of saw Ugwa just get sucked underground, it kind of snapped everybody out of it like, oh shit, what's happening? But as you see this, everybody's kind of
Did
looking
my thing,
over,
guys.
and you just start hearing these crunching sounds, and like the ground is
Whoa.
kind of rumbling. And Ugwa, you were going to take 128 points of blunt damage.
Fuck. Don't have to read anymore.
How much HP do
But
you
Ryan,
have?
you're so right. I could
Negative.
inspiration because I'm pretty sure
You
we all
don't
it,
have
but
inspiration. I
never
think you
touched
use it on something dumb.
I don't know. I haven't used it once.
Have you? Did you
I
not
don't
add
know.
it to it?
I haven't touched it. I don't know if I did, but yeah. I know Matt used it on something. I keep forgetting about it.
I still have my
Oh well,
inspiration.
you strive.
So what's your health at, Ugwa?
Negative
I'm
something.
dead.
Negative like 17.
So, okay.
I have
And
106
on
right
kill,
now.
if a target gets downed with that, there's more. So if you can't tell, I put a lot of effort into this man. Because you're not supposed to be fighting him. But he kind of asked for it.
You literally.
He literally asked for it. So
I would
as
never.
as you hear all of this just horrid crunching, and you kind of start to see blood kind of like pour out of the cracks where the ground kind of got just ripped through. You see him raise a hand, and he lifts it up, and all at once you see this just crushed, mangled corpse come out, and he does this, and a spike of earth comes out and impales Ugwa.
I like to imagine his hand, like his hand that's pushing my body up, got stuck on the quarterstaff. Accidentally hit the button. But that's just.
Yeah.
That's headcanon.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
So,
Hey, guys,
I'm
with
embarrassed,
that,
this big
I don't
beastie.
think our entire
Hold on.
party, including Clyde, can kill him.
with that, he now no longer seems entertained, and he looks at the rest of the party, including the man in the crowd that he knows is now affiliated, after Clyde looked at him, and says,
Another word or movement, and you die.
and he once again looks at Clyde and gestures for him to, like, walk to him. And Clyde just like, okay, and starts walking. Clyde also now visibly pissed, but like he's no longer like wary. He's just extremely mad. You can tell he's almost like shaking in it, but it's not fear. It's
It was
just
all for the
he's
good of
pissed
the
off.
band.
rattling.
But
I won't
he
give them around their frightened. I did it.
he is, however, He's not attacking him at the moment, so he still seems rather respectful. He's walking towards him, and as he gets about 10 feet away from him, and the guy kind of looks at him and just shakes his head and puts his arm out, and then the dude, like at this point, he's not within reaching. Clyde's still a couple feet away, but you just see him kind of like lunge forward. He didn't move at all, but he's just now in front of him. He has his hand in the center of Clyde's ribcage. Clyde clearly does not enjoy it, but he's just trying to let it happen. At this point, it seems like he's just being... that word. Compliant, that's it. He's just being compliant for everyone else's safety. But at this time...
What the fuck do we do?
Nothing. We don't fight him. That's
at
for damn
this
sure.
time, you see Clyde kind of start... what the fuck is that?
Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I just saw an ad on my voice mod, and it caught me very... Garlic Brit. And it caught me very off guard. Either way, sorry. But you kind of see this light, like, kind of start building up, like this blue light start building up in the center of Clyde's chest. And as this happens, like, the luminescence of Clyde's bones kind of start dimming. And, he kind of turns his head and looks back at the group and just goes, "It'll be alright."
I don't think is this bad?
Maybe you can't tell. You can tell.
No.
Clyde,
You can't tell.
as he does that,
Please don't.
the luminescence of his bones kind of fully disappears, and the joints kind of no longer have that magical essence holding them together, and they are no longer like shadowed. They are now just bones, and they fall to the ground and all break apart, with all of the gear now being kind of just vaporizing it because it wasn't really real. And the dude now has this large glowing orb of just something in his hand, and you see him start like consuming it, like this like maw kind of opens up. That's just this otherworldly, just not even like, it's not even a mouth, but he just starts eating it. And as that happens, you see him almost, it's like this look of like ecstasy, and just, and he kind of looks around, and yeah, he looks like he's waiting for somebody to do something.
Birch is like
Nothing.
visibly shaking. He is holding in that rage. Like the ground, his hands are like digging in the ground right now.
I am fucking mortified.
So
I didn't expect someone to get. I didn't expect Clyde to get fucking soul sucked.
yeah,
Bro got that good suck.
so yeah, so he kind of looks around, and he looks directly at Brain.
Ash, Chaos,
Yeah,
Holden.
Ash. Directly at Ash, assumedly because he is probably the one with the second highest magical power here, outside of the one that just disappeared. Kind of points at you,
Weak.
and then continues looking around. And he kind of, one at a time, looking at all the warriors on the battlefield, just kind of keeps repeating that, and kind of seems almost disgusted, and begins to look like he's about to leave. Like he kind of starts floating up in the air, and it almost looks like he's about to start leaving. He's just still kind of looking around, checking the crowd for anybody that might look of value, and As he's about to exit through the massive just hole he put in the dome, you see a flash of like this just black land directly on him. Land directly on him and just put him into the ground. And you recognize it as Gnak. I'm going to get a general consensus from everybody right here. You have the opportunity to start combat or start a skill challenge to get the fuck out of Dodge.
We leave. I think we leave, guys.
No, I think we stay.
No, we do not want the smoke. We do not want the smoke.
Says the guy
Say,
who
guys.
has nothing to lose.
No, bro. I'm just sitting there.
Guys, we
Pinned
do
through
not
my
want
shell.
Hey, DM, what do you recommend, huh?
Wheel or woe?
You can do some rolls before you fully decide, because you have you probably have a couple seconds before it goes down. So if you want to like percept to see what exactly, like, is that Gnak or is it something else? Is there anything else going on in the arena? Just to try and get you to decide what might be best.
Yeah, I'd like
think
to
we
make a
just did.
perception check and then use that to find and use that to weigh my odds.
Okay. If it's high enough, you'll.
17.
Don't you have like a retarded modifier? No.
I have a +8.
Okay. Does anybody else want to roll?
I
I'm gonna
think
roll
I'm just gonna
athletics
start
to
running.
fucking. I'm gonna roll athletics to grab what remains of Ugwa and get the fuck out.
Well, hold on. We gotta. Ugwa's ghost appears. I think he's lying. Just leaves. But all right. So if nobody else is gonna percept,
Wait, is there? I forget. Is there still remains of?
there are
What?
bones.
Of course,
Okay.
yeah.
So, yeah. Oh. You use them eyes of yours, and I am going to say that you have a bonus to this because you are probably locked the fuck in because what just happened. So, with that, I'd say that you, while looking around, you do know for a fact that that is Gnak, but it's odd because you have to do a double take because it has the figure of Gnak, but it's not the same because Gnak, as you know, you've heard of him. Ash hasn't really. You've seen him maybe once or twice, but the legends of him, he's always been this massive hulking figure with like blue purple flames, but with like a black pretty much body. This has a black body with roaring red flames and seems marginally bigger than what you've seen before. Not a whole lot bigger, but larger nonetheless. And also with that, up in the sky you do see a large dragon that also similarly has red flames, and on top of that dragon you do see a figure. Relatively humanoid. You cannot make out the details of said figure, but you have a feeling you know who it is at the very least. But also, you do. Somebody else give me a perception. Come on, somebody has to be like Bert. You give me perception. You just said you wanted to run.
Yeah, I was gonna use athletics for that though.
Yeah, give me a perception though. You need to.
Oh, fuck! Come on.
Sick.
That's
So
20
Birch, you give me your athletics. Did you already roll athletics?
You see the grab.
No, I didn't.
Okay, give me athletics. Are you going to specifically go for Ugwa's remains?
I got an 18.
Okay, so you with that 29, what'd you roll, Matt? Sorry.
I rolled an 18 on perception, but I can still run if I do this, right?
Okay, yes. So with that, you do see a viable escape. The wall, like all of the main gates that led into the arena are still closed, and they are huge armored doors. You're not getting through them unless they are open. But the wall that Holden's head made a hole in seems weak. So you think that you might be able to get through that. But Birch, as you run straight past Clyde's bones, manage to grab Ugwa's corpse off of the spike, and now you're not really sure where to go. You're kind of looking around, but you don't see a way out.
Anybody gonna tell him where to go?
With this, we are going to go ahead and roll initiative. This is for a skill challenge, because that seems like the general consensus here.
Yeah, I don't think
better
we should
be.
be fighting.
Fuck me.
Not fighting.
Sick.
No, full.
I want. My plan right now is to yell at Thorn, get Clyde's bones, and leave.
Clyde's bones are directly next to the dude in Ganok, so she could probably do it. She's gonna have to roll really well if something happens.
Oh, I was gonna get them.
Oh, you were gonna get them?
I said I'm gonna yell at Thorn, get his bones, and leave.
Okay. What did we all roll?
Oh shit, I need to roll still.
4.
A 21.
Okay. Ash, what are you doing? We need a certain amount of successes. If we get too many failures, something horribly wrong will happen. The DC will get harder depending on what you are doing, and as time goes on.
What can I like? How is the dome done?
Most of the dome is completely ruined. Like in this, he landed kind of off center, but close to where you were sitting. So most of that side is completely shattered and gone. So you have access to it.
Okay. Let's see. What is Jet and Kai doing?
You still don't see Kai. So you're not sure where he is. Jet seems kind of horrified because you got the impression that she knew Clyde relatively well. And seeing him just be consumed like that moderately traumatized her. So she kind of seems like in shock, but not willing to fight at all.
Okay. Who are the ones who are like not willing to fight?
Nobody is willing to fight.
Okay.
Outside of Ganok, clearly.
All right. I'd like to. What is the closest thing I can see outside the dome?
Outside the dome?
Yeah. Like how far
What do
is
you
it?
mean?
Like, say there's there's a building like 100 feet away outside the dome.
Like you're like in a coliseum. You're like on the bottom seats.
Okay.
So like you can see other seats, but you'd have to climb all the way up to the top to see anything else.
Okay. Can I see the dome is like a permeable it's transparent, but it is like
It's
a
like
solid
glass.
object.
Yes. It's like glass, but like really rigid.
Okay. Yeah.
It was rigid. It's solid enough that what essentially equated to a magical nuke could not destroy it.
Okay.
So,
Dude, with the amount of things that have already destroyed it, that's insane.
How far
there was one thing that was able to destroy it, and that was the guy.
No, the fucking nuke, the reactor that we made with the one dude.
I thought that kept it in.
It didn't
I
break
thought
it.
you said it destroyed it.
You said a lot of
No,
mages.
didn't
It took
break
a lot
it,
of
it shot it
mages
up
to
in the
like.
air.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, that's
It
right.
did
I
not
did
break
say
it
that.
though.
I
It
forgot
disconnected it
about
from
that.
the Coliseum.
Yeah.
So how tall is the dome?
It's relatively large. You have about 60 foot of overhead space when standing in the battlefield.
Okay. I'm going to.
The Colosseum is massive. So.
Yeah, I'm going to. I see Jet and I see Holden, right?
Yes.
I'm going to cast Wind Vortex Warp on them. And would you say 90 feet is good range to teleport them on top of the dome?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to get them out of here.
Okay.
I wish I could.
Holden still appears to be relatively unconscious. He doesn't seem unstable. He's just not awake.
I'm going to yell for Jet to take Holden and get out of here.
She kind of like, "Whoa," and she kind of hears you. She looks over, and then she kind of like shakes her head, and she grabs him with one of her arms and just kind of lifts him up, puts him across her shoulders, and then with like her two lower arms, she grabs onto him with her two top ones. She's like using her arms to sprint, and she absolutely bolts.
Get the hell out of here!
As she runs by you, she's just like, "Thanks!" And then, yeah, they go somewhere.
Who?
Okay.
Jet and Holden are now gone.
Fuck.
What? Why? Because they wouldn't do. They. What,
I was
what do
hoping Jet could help me with her 4 arms grab some of Clyde's.
Why don't we use? Why don't we ask Ugwa?
He might be able to help. He's currently being like football carried by a half giant.
Can I do anything else? I think I should probably do this. I'm gonna use my bonus action to Amulet of Many Eyes on Big Fuck.
What does that do?
Me?
I just get foresight against them.
Against the main guy? Big bad?
angry.
Yeah.
Big bad? Okay. So you
And
just
then
get
I
to
went
I heard
back.
you
know
say
what
big
he's going
fuck,
to
and
do.
I was like, me?
6 seconds ahead of time.
It's 18 seconds.
18 so. Oh. All right. Well, within the next 18 seconds, you know
You
that he is
die.
going to be free from Ganok's grasp, and that they are going to start scrapping.
I
So-
don't think this Coliseum will survive that scrap. We need to get out of here fast. And I'm gonna relay that to
Yes.
like the.
Yeah, you are pretty confident in that. So, all right. Outside of that, we have Chaos next.
Gauss.
Okay. I am going to yell.
Sorry, I lied. I'm a liar. I'm a big fat liar. I forgot to roll
Is it
for Kai.
Thorn?
Who
No,
was
I
next?
forgot to roll for Kai.
Who was
Get
fucking
pranked,
dead?
stupid. Technically, Kai should have gone first, but I'm stupid. So he, you don't know what he's going to do. Actually, yeah, you do, because he's going to come out of invisibility, and you see him. First of all, Chaos. He appears about 10 feet away from you and the rest of the people that are all clumped up, and you see him knock an arrow, and as he pulls back the arrow, like he kind of puts his finger out, and his finger kind of glows for a second, and it's on the arrowhead, and the arrowhead starts glowing like this bright, almost like pulsating light, and he shoots it directly at the wall where Holden was, and it explodes and completely creates a large opening in the side
Okay,
of the
well-
Colosseum.
You just entirely fucked up the plan we
What?
Who is we?
Who is we?
fucking Matt and I.
Sick.
I love doing that.
I love that. I'm
Oh,
gonna
well.
keep doing that.
Oh well.
What was your plan?
He was gonna yell to Thorn to get to the wall. Birch was gonna hear it, and he was gonna shoulder charge the fuck out of that wall.
While Holden was still there.
No, Holden was out.
No, Holden's
Yeah,
gone.
because of me on my turn.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter, isn't Holden
Did he
there
drag
when the
himself
fucking
out?
Arrow
No.
goes in?
So he was still on the wall, right?
Yes.
So yeah, that
No,
wouldn't work.
Didn't Jet take Holden out?
That was because of me. That was on my turn.
Yes. And
Yes.
my turn is after
Oh,
it's,
okay.
like, lost.
Either way.
Okay.
Either way.
Either way,
there
there's
is now
hole
a
in the
big
wall.
hole in the wall, and everybody could relatively easily fit through it. And now we have chaos.
Okay. I am going to yell to Thorn to go towards the wall.
Okay.
The wall down yet?
Yes, it is completely blown through.
Okay. I am going to get run towards Clyde's remains and possibly die.
What are you going to roll?
And
how
possibly
going
what
to
are you going to
justify it?
grab?
I'm just gonna try to grab as
I feel like
much as
I
possible.
feel like
What
the
are you
bones
going
aren't
to
important.
roll?
It is his soul that is important.
What do you mean?
What skill are you using to try and get and do this? Hopefully, without being destroyed.
Murdered.
Okay, so am I using? Okay, so they're fighting like pretty much
So
right next to it, right?
you are like less than 10 feet away when you are getting these, and Ganok currently has him. Like, one of Ganok's hands is around this dude's entire torso, and he is just wham, wham.
Okay.
But as you get to the bones,
Oh,
you
can I
see,
cast invisibility?
I suppose.
I hope that this does anything.
Yes, true sight. You die. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
So what are you rolling?
probably stealth. I also have mage hand, so I'm gonna use that to pick
Give me
up some
stealth.
too. I'm scared. I have advantage, right?
Mhm.
Okay,
Well, you
You
forgot
know.
how to not to get murdered. I'm gonna go piss. I'm gonna
Cool.
piss.
Nice.
30.
So you
I'd
run
like to
up.
cast silvery barbs.
You run up. Give me a athletics to see how many of the bones you think you're going to be able to grab.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I thought he said he was using mage hand.
Quit typing.
I'm also going to use mage hand too to try to
Give me an
just get as many as
athletics.
possible. Just telling you.
No,
I
no,
totally get
ignore-
advantage on this, right?
No.
Ignore
All
my roll.
right. So you managed to get what you believe is all of them. And
Might
you-
miss his fucking cloaca.
Femur.
So you managed to get what you think is all of them, but as you're grabbing them, you look up, and the Ganok has no longer has him like back to the ground. The guy has now grabbed onto Ganok's hand and has his legs on the ground, and you see him kind of like swing up, and he literally picks Ganok up off the ground, and he looks like he's about to just chuck him. So, you might want to get out of dodge.
Ugh. Okay. So how did Matt
Get
die?
out of dodge.
He's not dead.
Awfully.
Yeah.
Like, he literally has Ganok off of the ground right now. He's like holding his arm like a giant baseball bat.
I want to dodge.
Give me an acrobatics.
Do I get advantage
No.
since I'm invisible?
No. See, the funny thing is, even if he can see you, I don't think he would care about you. But so yeah, you think that the best option here is just to lay down, and so this guy,
And accept your fate.
good thing you did, because he swings Ganok and it goes directly above you, like a few inches above you, and Ganok goes absolutely sailing into some of the stands and like wipes out a portion of them, killing hundreds of people. But with this, you see this guy kind of like bring his arm back, and you see like this just black orb appear, and he kind of grasps it, and his hand becomes enveloped, and he does like a punch, and Ash, you're still in the stands, aren't you?
Yes.
Give me a d20 roll.
A D20. Okay. Is this a check or a saving throw?
Just a d20 roll.
So,
Okay.
This is a luck roll.
Okay. 16.
Okay, so it's not anybody of major importance, of like, you know, somebody in the party, is like near the stands, but he just unleashes this beam of just this black energy, and it completely just erases that part of the stands. Ganok is still there, and he still seems like he's relatively okay, but he's not, his fire isn't as raging. However,
Isn't as bright.
Ash, with your foresight, you do notice that within the next 16 seconds, this guy appears to be getting not. He's not losing per se, but he seems shaken.
Okay.
Something happened that he is not all there.
So did I just hear new exit?
Yes, there is a massive hole in the stands now, and
Is that
a
closer to
large-
me?
Huh?
Is that closer to me than the other
no,
hole?
Not really.
Okay.
But there is also a decent chunk of the city, like within a certain range, like past where the Coliseum was, that is also now just gone. There's no fires or anything. It's just not there.
Oh shit.
And it kind of
As
just
they say
ends
in
at a
Japan.
certain point. It's like it kind of like rounded off, and there's like half of a building left at the end of it. Casualties unknown. There are just parts of people that are left where it just seemed to like half catch them. So there's like half bodies.
Koji moment.
Yes, for real. But yeah, this was quite large. And all right, with that was chaos. We need Thorn. Would have been Jet, but she's gone. Thorn is going to just go full speed. I guess would just running. I guess would just be athletics, but she does not have great. Thick 13. So she just starts straight sprinting towards that hole in the wall, and she's going to. What else can she do? She's going to try and cast a spell on the dude, the bad guy. A fog cloud, just to try and make it to where he can't see, hopefully, as well. So she do that.
No,
there is
impossible.
There is now fog there. She's going to have to maintain concentration on that for at least a little bit. But, if she manages to get to the hole, and she's now kind of like, come on, stupids! Alright, now we have...
So she just passed me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, hold on, you were in the stands.
Yeah.
No, you...
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, but, how would she have passed you?
I thought I thought you said he blew a hole, right next to me.
No, it was where Holden was.
Oh, no, I thought the hollow purple was, near me.
No, that's not where she's running. She's running to where the
guy
exploded a piece of the wall, because that's closer to them. So, alright, now it's Birch. What's Birch doing?
Well, he is running through that hole.
Alright, give me an athletics to
Getting
see how fast you
the
go.
fuck out of there.
You have Ugwa's corpse in your hands, right?
Damn.
What's up? 16?
Yes,
I mean, that's not bad.
I do.
Considering you
No,
are
I was like, damn,
considerably
because
larger.
I almost hit a fucking nat 20 with that.
Yeah. Alright.
That's the third time today I've almost
So
hit a nat 20, but it's hit a 2.
With you being large, give me... I kind of want it's like a dexterity check, I guess. Give me just an acrobatics. We're gonna see if you manage to if you want to, grab somebody else on your way since you are a bit faster. If that's up to you. All right, yeah. If you want, you can grab somebody else, that is on your path. Just kind of hold them in
I'm
your
gonna
other
pick
arm.
up Thorn.
She's already at the door.
Is she? Okay.
She's at the wall, rather.
Who's near me then?
Chaos is at the fight still. So you have Kai. Kai is still in between you and the wall. And I think that's it. So yeah, Kai, I guess, the kitty. So if you wanted to just grab him.
I'm gonna grab him by his cape and then pull him close to me.
He's like, oh, I don't need this. But, so yeah, you got him. You managed to make it out of the wall. Unless you want to stay behind and wait for everybody else. What do you want to do?
Well, he's gonna drop Kai outside and going to debating whether or not I want to drop Ugo's body and then prepare a shield just in case. No, I'm gonna drop Kai and I'm gonna keep running.
Okay. All right.
Get
Kai kind of
get to the other side of the city.
All right. So you're running. So you're making your way through like the halls of the internals of the Coliseum and everything, and you manage to find like the large pathway, and you're running.
Yeah, like
Kai's
I'm
running
trying to get to a. You know how they have the ability to revive people and heal them?
Yeah.
I am actively searching.
That's like revivify spells and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm actively searching for anybody that looks like they could do that.
Revivify works within a minute of the person dying.
Yeah, and it's been less than that, hasn't it?
Not by much, so you better find someone soon. Also, flavor matters in this campaign, so you need to find somebody who's willing to like regenerate his body in a way and also then revivify him.
I don't think that's possible within the
You
time
have
frame.
like maybe 2 rounds to do this. But
Even I can't do that, unfortunately.
Doesn't Chaos have 2 wish rings?
no, he has 1 wish left.
Ah, God, don't be wasting stuff like that. 1.5.
What do you mean 1.5?
No,
What?
You had
only
a wish,
half.
You had a wish stone that
That's
Thorn
gone.
used.
So half of a ring. Because it's a 50-50 on if it works.
Mm.
And it only has 1 stone.
Mm-hmm. So, give me a perception for the moment. Well, we will say that you are currently like you've made it out of the massive like hallway, so you are technically out of the Coliseum, but there's people running by non-stop. You being taller, you have an advantage to seeing, oh, that person looks like a nerd.
So should I roll perception with
Yes.
advantage, or?
No, I'd roll perception in general. If you were like normal person sized, you would not be able to do this because there's just so many people and you're at the same level as all of them.
Pray for me, boys.
I believe in you. Oh, you don't even have nice dog. Okay. So yeah,
that was nearly a nut one.
you see a handful of like nerdy looking dudes exit through like an emergency door from the Coliseum. They have like super monk looking robes and they've got the stupid like halo haircut where they're like bald on top. And they're running out with their stupid little nerd sticks and oh, there's bad stuff happening. But
I'm going
to get to
rush
them,
towards them.
I need to know one thing. You can either choose not to have to roll to get to them, but not care for the human life that is in your way, or you will have to roll to try and safely get to them without harming anyone.
For Ugo's life. Bert likes the turtle.
Does he
But
place the
Bert
turtle
is-
higher than a lot of other
That's
innocent
the
people?
thing. What would I need to roll?
I'd
Sure.
give you a choice between. Well, we'll just say athletics.
I'll do it as safely as possible.
Okay.
That was only a 19 again.
So, as you start running, and it's going relatively well at first, but as you're about to get to these clearly clerics, you trip, and you tripping obviously increases your momentum going this way by quite a lot, and you land directly on the group of clerics. And they seem to be mostly bloodstains.
All of them?
There is one of them that is gravely injured, like you crushed his lower half. Let's go.
You have inspiration. You have inspiration.
It's kind of late now.
Damn.
Can I use that inspiration?
No.
Fuck. Fuck. Why didn't you tell me all that?
Why didn't you know?
Because I'm not paying attention to my inspiration.
This is so.
If he rolled bad, I was just gonna be like, you accidentally trip and like fall on a group of people and kill them. But
That's
no,
what I was
a
hoping
one?
for. That's what
Nah, you gotta pay for that, dog. Come on. Your plus 14 means nothing with a 1.
Why am I roll so bad today?
Alright. Well, that's his turn. Anyways. Who was it? Ash? You went first.
Yeah. It's my turn again?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Ash, I will say, since you've been the one that's being mostly observant, you do notice that the dude on top of the dragon has jumped off and is now falling towards the arena. And they do not appear to be wearing a robe. They appear to be wearing a cape that is like flowing in the wind above them, and they are just coming straight down, and they appear to have a sword in their hand.
Oh, it's patchwork, isn't it? How close can I be if I use 50 feet of movement?
How close to who?
Where is he still in the sky?
The guy that's
Or is he
falling, yes. They're still falling.
Fuck. Okay, never mind. How close are they to me?
They will land within the next 6 seconds.
How far are they right now?
A couple 100 feet.
I don't think I can reach that. Yeah. What else can I do? With my foresight, how is Daddy's monster doing?
Ganok. Oh, no, him. You do now notice that the reason that he was unsettled is because that figure has landed and is walking towards him, and you do see the figure from this, and that is not Fenrir. You do not recognize who it is. It is not something you've seen.
I would like to walk up to the edge and prepare a spell.
Okay.
I would like to prepare a twin haste for when. Actually, no. How? So you said next 6 seconds you'll land?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to prepare a twin haste on both Ganok and the figure, if that's
Okay,
possible.
that's fine.
That does require my concentration. And as a bonus action, I can cry, I guess. I don't know.
Cool. With that.
Wait.
No.
Can I do anything else with a bonus action? No. Okay.
Okay. With that, Kai would be going, but he is now running. he does go outside, though, however, and he sees Birch kind of getting up with, like, just sticky insides coming off of him as he's getting up from the ground. And he looks over and he notices he still has Ugwa's corpse in his hands. And he's going to run up, and he's going to see this cleric. And he looks at him. He's like, I don't know how much this is going to do, but it's all I can try. And he's going to cast a 3rd level Cure Wounds on him. We'll see. Depending on how well this rolls, the cleric might be okay. That's not bad. That's not great. It's not bad. Alright, the cleric, he can't walk, but he's no longer, like, gushing blood out of his arteries and his legs. The cleric is stable. So he's like, the guy's like, alright, we need to go, now.
Oh, fuck. I should have used my... Never mind. That's fine. This is fine.
Okay. So, next. Who was it? Chaos? Okay, Chaos. You, still being next to the big bad guy, like less than 10 feet away from him after he just tossed Ganok and erased a section of the Colosseum, now feel a large, like, thud in the ground as the ground shakes, and you see a new figure that has just landed. Everybody sees this new figure, and it is this man.
I don't.
Oh, it's not going to be... Yeah, everybody who's still the thing. Stupid! Hold on. Wrong. That's not it.
Oh shit.
And so this guy lands, and he has this large, like, long sword in one hand, and
Where?
he just kind of lifts his head and looks directly at this guy, and the big man kind of, like, stops for a second, and you see him, like, visibly hesitate, and he looks at this thing, and he says,
Long time no see. Weak one.
Can I proc my haste?
yes.
I do that. Yay.
So
both-
you cast haste on Ganok and this guy, and immediately which this catches you off guard. It almost startles you. But when you cast it on both of them, you kind of hit Ganok first because he's closest, but then you cast it on this figure, and as you cast it, it's almost like there is such a well of strength in this person that part of it almost like shockwaves through your magic back into you, and you can just feel it. And it's almost familiar. But yeah.
Where's my turn?
Can I recognize this as a product of Maz?
You can assume it has an affiliation with him, considering it was writing Cryos.
True.
At the very least. But it looks up at you, kind of just stares for a second, and then looks back to this thing, and it is going to start. Let's see. Yeah, okay. It's going to take a step, and as it takes a step, it kind of like a mist immediately just kind of resonates from its foot, and it disappears, and it reappears closer to the thing, and it starts taking swings at it, and they appear to be in an almost stalemate, but the big bad man is in a complete, like, defensive stance, kind of like observing. But alright. Come on now. We don't got much more to do. We're close to succeeding in getting out of Dodge.
Famous last
We're
words.
so close. But also very close to having bad things happen, considering rolling natural ones is counted as 2 losses. But
Oh.
yeah,
Where did my turn go?
it's happening now.
Okay.
Counterspell his turn.
So you are
Can I-
still right next to this new fight.
I
want you to. This is not going to count towards your turn. I want you to give me your perception.
active perception check. Can I have advantage?
No.
Are you gonna beg for that?
Okay, that's.
I almost got a nat 20.
It's fine.
I don't want to waste my nat 20 on a perception roll, anyways. Man, I'm gonna. Man, I'm gonna.
Oh my god, it's so loud.
Ah! Bibbidi boo.
Lumber. So when chaos dies, I
When? He says when, not if. He knows.
thought so. That's why I made that face.
All right. So now you can do your turn.
I want to. Where's the nearest exit?
They're kind of about equidistant. The hole in the wall and the.
Am I
big
like
hole
in the middle?
Yes.
So anywhere I go isn't gonna be closer.
No.
What if I just? Can I just rise?
With what?
I have a helicopter hat.
You're just gonna slowly start rising. It's like 60 foot up to the dome, and you have a 15-foot fly speed. So you're just gonna, for like 2 minutes. Yeah, you could do that. Go ahead.
So I'm going to run for the one that Thorn ran out of.
She's still waiting for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything I have that
If
can
you
make me?
dash, you can
faster?
probably make it.
I can dash as much as I want. I can dash like twice.
Then you can definitely make it to that.
I can dash for a bonus
I'm
action.
surprised you weren't like, I opened the cave.
With this treasure I summon.
With this treasure I saw.
Maharaga, help me!
I should add Maharaga to the cave.
Dude, I would.
It just summons full strength Ganak. Like,
Can we add JJK and can I just have Chimera Shadow Garden? But yeah, I'm gonna dash towards her.
okay, so you managed to make it, and I'm not gonna make you roll because the fight is very much preoccupied.
I can have like 3 dashes.
Yes, you get out.
Yeah.
You're definitely out. You get to Thorn. You're still. I'm assuming you're still invisible.
Yeah, I will uninvisible when I.
Okay.
I will grab her and then go uninvisible.
Yeah,
Actually,
so she has a fast enough reaction time. Because she's waiting by the wall with an arm out, like in front of the opening, like waiting for you, like so you could. She knows that you wouldn't just leave without.
Yeah.
You know. So it's like she's waiting for you to touch her, so she knows you're there, so she can start going too. So you do that,
She's
and
waiting for you to touch her.
You both dip out of there. You are now outside of the Colosseum, and the swarm of people that are running away. Ash, I believe you are the last one in there, but we'll get to you in a second. Birch, what are you doing?
Aside from profusely apologizing to the cleric,
You have this turn to revivify and regenerate. Uwa.
I am also going to be practically
Fix him!
begging.
Fix him!
Yeah, legit. Like, fix him now.
Hey, Birch. Roll a d20. Luck roll.
Huh? How do you do that?
Just roll a single d20.
Oh!
What is it with you at 19s, dog? Alright,
19s
so
and 1s.
you get lucky, it seems, and you do notice that the cleric that didn't die has much fancier robes than the ones that you obliterated, seemingly being a higher, like, higher ranking, essentially.
Like an archbishop or something.
Pretty much. So after he kind of gets stabilized by Kai, you see him like touch his chest and his legs start kind of fixing themselves, and he's all right. And he like touches your head, and he's like, "It's okay, child." And he goes to Ugwa and lays both of his hands on him, and you see his body kind of like start to slowly crack and pop back into place, and like it almost sound. Have you ever like to do this? You had to drop him for one, so
Yes.
like so he's on the ground. And have you ever had like a handful of paper towels, squashed them together,
yeah.
and then gotten them super
Oh,
wet, and then
God.
just dropped it on the ground? You know the sound that makes?
Yeah.
And so he lays his hands on Ugwa's corpse, and he starts to kind of like crack and pop back into place. The massive gaping hole in his like shell and chest kind of mold back together, and he then kind of digs around in a bag, and you see him take out a handful of diamonds in his hand, and he kind of, and this light kind of emanates from the diamonds, and it kind of like snakes down almost in like this lightning pattern into Ugwa's chest, and it kind of spreads from there, and Ugwa wakes up.
I don't think he's scary.
Who woke me up from my nap?
Me! We need to leave!
So Ryan advises as my
No, I do it.
DM financial advisor.
No.
Hold on. The Bizarro Ash appears and casts 9th level counterspell.
Man, also, with those diamonds, healthcare must be insane.
I mean, he was like an archbishop. But if you have any brain cells, you know that you need diamonds to use Revivify.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
But yeah, so
Healthcare must be insane to pay that back.
yeah, so Ugwa is up. We are going to say he takes his turn after Birch. Ugwa, do you want to do anything? You are full health, completely fine.
I smoke a doobie.
It's as if you've taken a long rest.
I smoke a doobie.
He just sits up. He sits up like the "When It Be Tuesday" memes.
I sit up and the doobie slowly comes out of my mouth lit.
It's like covered in saliva. No, it's just completely dry.
Completely dry. Not even
All
when
the
my mouth
moisture in
is
his
wet.
body
Nothing.
exited his body with
Yeah.
his blood.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just lit. Nobody questions it. The cleric kind of stands and he's like, "Come, child, we must go," and he starts kind of ushering you on.
I just levitated my way along.
It fits.
While I'm following, I am being extra careful not to hit anybody.
Do it. All
Like,
right, Ash.
I'm like drying.
I like how I
myself off
traumatize
as well.
people.
Yes. What do you mean? I like how I traumatize people. Thank you very much.
You've traumatized Butch twice.
So, Ash,
Yes.
within
I'm turning my camera
The
off.
next-
I need to take off my pants.
16
camera.
seconds, it seems like the entire place goes dark.
Dark?
As if foresight ends. However, it does not seem like it ended because the big bad guy ceased to exist. It seems like foresight ended from a different means.
Uh-oh.
I think it's because I ceased to exist.
You might want to get the
Something
fuck
tells
out.
me with my mind's eye. Nah, I'd win. I'd
You know
tank
what?
it. No, I don't want to do it.
But what are you doing? You're the only person in the party still there, still in the stands. Like,
So, what does my mind's eye see with Mr. Skeletal Death Knight and Mr. Gnock?
You're kissing.
currently speaking, it does appear that the big bad guy is losing. Between Ganock constantly making sure that the big bad is not able to get too far away from the knight is being hyper oppressive and is just constantly chasing him down, and he cannot catch a break. To the point where he is not able to dish out any attacks. He is just purely forced to defend himself. And it's getting to the point where some of the knight's attacks alone, just by swinging his blade, are starting to damage large portions of the structure and are decimating some people that are still trying to escape.
Okay. Let's see. I'd win, right?
Yeah,
I'd win.
clearly.
First, I'm gonna use my unbreakable ward. Who could have thought? So I can take 5 hits, and then I'm going to Hail
Foresight
Mary.
still seems to be gone.
Yes. I'm going to use 4 sorcery points. And then 1 more. So now I have a whopping 1 sorcery point left.
Okay.
Just to do it. I'm gonna 1 for the bonus action. Or sorry, 2 for the bonus action, quicken spell. And then 4 for the double damage. I wanna cast as I'm exiting, I would like to cast Disintegrate. Give me a Dex 19 with double damage if it succeeds.
Okay.
And then after I do that, God willing, I would book it.
Okay. He does succeed,
Okay.
but what does he take?
Okay. Nothing.
Nothing at all. Sick.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
the
Disintegrate was just a
downside
hit.
of. It's a DC.
Oh.
The unfortunate thing about Disintegrate is that it doesn't do
All or
anything
nothing.
if it passes. Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was.
And then I'm
half
going
and
to
half.
fucking book it.
Okay. Give me a athletics. See how efficiently you can book it.
Is this a check?
Yeah, an athletics check.
Okay. 11. Wait
Yikes.
a second. Can I do something with this? Is it a miss with attack roll? No, saving throw. Isn't there something else I can do? Can't I use a support thing? Divine magic. No, fuck. Favored by the gods, font of magic. I thought there was something I could use yeah. I want to use my last sorcery point to reroll that.
Okay, that's fine. Do it.
Oogwa's getting
That's fine.
blasted right
Okay,
now.
I got an 11.
Well, POV.
So I got an 11.
Okay, so you are
Eric.
running. Everybody else at this point, we're just going to say that enough time has passed that everybody that is running is pretty much out of the main city. Everybody has been able to get out one way or another, relatively safe, and you're good. Now, for reference, I'm going to give you a overhead layout of this kingdom. Okay, it's pretty big, about the size of a Bacchus, if not bigger, and most of it is like shops and so if it's it's kind of like oval shaped. About 40% of it is like shops and stuff. There's some housing on this side. The Colosseum takes up a large chunk of it down in like a corner of the kingdom. What, Zach?
So we're not gonna get winnings from the tournament?
Probably not.
Anyways, so
Looking handsome there, big man.
so everybody has now made it out of the kingdom and is running towards like the forests where you're pretty far away. Ash, you, as you are running away, are kind of tripping up. You're rolled pretty awful, so
Aaron,
not great. What?
I'm getting a piece of pizza. Do you want one?
No. You know what I wouldn't mind? Tea. So
Yeah.
that'd be cool. I might be
I'll
nice
come
to
collect your cup.
Hey,
Harris.
you have some because I haven't finished.
Yeah. So, Ash, as you're running away,
Yes.
you kind of glance behind you, and you notice that it seems like the big man has gotten knocked down, and the knight is now slowly
Damn.
walking towards him. And
Even with hay? Oh, never mind.
no, not the knight.
No,
Like the big
yeah,
bad
sorry.
guy who's gotten knocked
I
down.
thought Big
He's
Man was
he's on his
knocked.
knees and he has a hand on the ground, and like he seems injured, and the knight is like slowly walking towards him and begins raising his sword, and the big guy starts kind of like pulsating with like almost, it's weird, it's like a black light.
Black.
So it's like it's just making everything dark around him. And he stands up and he goes to like punch the
Oh, do you not
knight.
have a cup?
No. He goes to punch the knight. Wait for stupid to close the door. And as he's going to punch it, he erupts in just this black void, and it just expands instantly, and it essentially nukes the Colosseum. There are still a couple people that were still there.
Were yeah.
Like,
including you.
like,
However,
can I use
you
the
had Unbreakable Ward.
yeah? Can
So
I jump
as that-
and use that? Sorry. Can I? Should I let you finish, or can
Yes.
I? Okay.
As that happens, it hits you. The ward holds because it's insanely broken, and I should not have done it that way. The ward holds, but you get sent absolutely flying. And as you're
Can I
going through
jump
the air,
this further?
as long as you jump before you hit the ground, you're fine.
Yeah.
Like
double jump.
So like, you just go flying. You're just flailing in the ward, and
Fuck!
as you're hitting.
Bull's ass.
You start getting closer and closer to the ground, and you start like hitting buildings and stuff, and eventually you hit a large tower, and it is the last like nullification of the ward, and you are still flying, and you end up slamming into a tree in the forest. I'm gonna sadistic tendencies. Roll a d20. Luck roll.
Luck roll. We love luck. I honestly don't mind that you pinballed me. Uh-oh.
What did he
Can I use inspiration for this?
Sure. I didn't tell you what happened yet.
That's not better, but it's not a 1, so
Okay. Well,
that's not much better.
I'm not gonna do damage. I will say though, you hit a tree going at like Mach Jesus. So you are completely unconscious, not dead, but dying.
When I wake up, I wish I was.
But you are dying. However, your party did see a weirdly shaped ash comet coming out of the sky and absolutely destroy a tree on its way in, and they have an idea where you went. If you would have stuck with the one, they would have never seen you, and Ash would be dead.
It'd be like that.
So when the thing, like that big blackness happened, was that like the void thing from Risk of Rain?
Kind of. The Voidling?
I should have.
Not
I
the
was gonna.
voidling,
but like the
those little...
that.
Yeah,
yes,
the things that
now, but
insta-kill you.
imagine that, but on a scale times 1,000, and everybody hears that weird sound, and as you look back, about 2/3 of the kingdom and its surrounding area is a complete pit. Like a spherical, it is just not there anymore. The knight is gone, Ganoc the dragon, everything that was there is gone, including the big bad guy.
Oh shit.
And
Those ancestors there.
you said it for me, so.
Fuck.
You're lying.
Damn, so I really failed at killing off my character.
I could change that.
That's how the session ended.
You can say
no.
no.
No, it's okay.
Not hard.
It's
I
fine.
could
So going back,
It reappears out of nowhere and
Insect.
grabs Ugwa by his dick and slams him
supposed
into
to be dead.
hell.